To begin? Good morning, everyone. So I met Rob and Dana. It's actually almost been a year now. I think it's like a few days short of a year.
About a year ago.
I don't like telling people this story because then they get ideas. I was actually at a camp, and I was a fan. I was at the Flex Lewis camp, which was about this time last year. I came out of the bathroom and I seen Rob, and we were talking earlier in the day about, this is good, hold on. Everyone always asks this on YouTube, so this is good that you're filming it, because then you can watch this again later and show your kids. So I came out of the bathroom and I seen Rob, and we had similar interests, or just things in common because we both did graphic design and stuff like that. And I asked him if he ever looked for outside work, and he said, actually at the moment, I'm looking for a full-time like support designer to kind of help me out with some of the smaller stuff. So it's gonna be dramatic. So a few weeks went by, and well, actually I went home that night. I was at the hotel and I did some work to show him. That way, when I got back the next morning, he could show like my drive or ambition or whatever, all that stupid stuff. So I showed him, and he was like, "Hey, that's kind of good." What I showed him sucked. A couple weeks went by, and he brought me in for like a trial period, because it's more than just like going in and doing artwork. Like obviously I had to be a fit with Dana, I had to be a fit with Rob, I had to get along with everyone.
Tell them how we hated you.
So I'm from Philly, and if you watch the videos, I guess I'm a little bit loud sometimes, unless you're ready for it. So they actually didn't like me because Rob's brother said I was too loud, and he was like, "You're gonna have to work with this kid like all the time, and he's just gonna be in your ear." And
that's pretty much. He came in and he just didn't shut up. And so we have this dog, and Debo, my pretty little boy angel. So Debo has some issues. We rescue our dogs. And he's terrified of people, so we always have to kind of keep him separate. And he was going bonkers because freaking Austin's out there just like at like 8 o'clock in the morning, not shutting up. So Rob goes in to just tell him to be quiet, and Debo thought it was him, and bit Rob in the hand.
Alright, so it's a weird situation. Black Friday 2 years ago, okay, there's a hole in my door, let's just say that. Someone punched a hole through my door. Might have been me, might have been someone else. So the dog would stay in the office, and I had cardboard blocking it. So it was like almost like a little reach through, so you could unlock it so that no one would let Debo out, because Debo's a crazy person. He's like hyper in love with us, and he hates everyone else. It's a weird feature. So he's talking louder and louder and louder, and the dog's barking louder and louder, and like, I don't understand why he just won't shut the hell up. So the dog quiets down for a minute. I'm like, listen, I'm just gonna take the dog out, bro. And he's still talking as if he doesn't hear anything. I think he has ear infections. So instead of thinking, I just reached in the door as the dog's like losing his mind, and he gave me a little love bite. So I pull out, and I'm like bleeding all over the place. I'm like, dude, the dog just bit me. Still doesn't hear me. Continuing to tell the story louder. I'm like, bro, like, can you just please go outside? Please. So he goes outside. I'm like, we can't hire this kid. There's something wrong with him.
And that's when we hated him.
So
now we love him.
Yeah, so they hated me. That day went by, a few weeks went by, and Rob and I were emailing back and forth. At the time I was working.
And his emails back to me. So I email this kid, I'm like, yo bro, we're gonna look for 2 more weeks, we're gonna take applications. He responds back, and he's like, listen bro, just let you know, I'm the best. And you're not gonna find anyone better than me, so I don't even know why you're gonna bother looking. I read this and I was like, this 130-pound kid.
So, we were going back and forth. At the time I was working at a gym, personal training, all that dumb bullshit. Not dumb, I'm sorry. If anyone's out there, yeah, kill it. So we're emailing back and forth, and I was pretty much just ready to get back into doing graphic design. I was ambitious, and I was confident that he wasn't going to find anyone that had the skill set and mindset and knew the industry, which at the time, like, I think it helps. So I was confident. So went back and forth. He emailed me and said, I think I'm going to hire you. I was like, okay, cool, yeah. So we were going back and forth. He said, yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. When can you start? I moved out there
That day.
That day. And I live in his old house. I just, yeah, I didn't even tell my girlfriend. I kind of like, so all that's fine now. So I was living in Rob's house. We started working. I learned how to cut the grass the other day. And then you asked how the videos came about. I don't really know. Well, the videos started with Dana prepping for Olympia. We did the 10-day out series. Rob did that, and it was like super cool. And we showed a little bit more inside the life. And I thought that we had a lot to offer, like content-wise, showing that we're more versatile than just lifting weights. So the idea came about to start doing the daily videos, but they were supposed to just be like kind of vlogs and not necessarily daily like they are now. Like yesterday we uploaded like 4 videos. So it's kind of just, it involves more people and it shows that we're more well-rounded. And I think that's it. And the videos are fun. Yeah. I hope you guys like them. I try really hard.
Hell yeah, I killed it.
I love story time.
So